Good morning, friends. How are you today? Oh, it's a beautiful sunny day outside today. But before I go outside and I enjoy the outdoors, I thought I would sit down and read another story today because I really liked reading a lot to you the other day. And I was just sitting in my big comfy chair here and I was listening outside and I could hear the wind chimes. And I was thinking about how we use our senses to observe things. Like we have our listening ears and our eyes that we see with and our nose that we can smell with. And we use our mouth for tasting things and our hands for touching and feeling things to try to figure them out. But I was also thinking about today how we used our hands to talk. Do you remember when we learned about the color blue? And we also learned when we put our pointer and our pinky and our thumb out, how we learn to say, I love you. So today in our story, I want to show you this story. This is called Bear Wants More. And I want you to see where his paws are. Do you see his paws and Badger's paws and Rabbit's paws? Their fingers are together. And this means more. Can you try that? Can you try putting your fingers together? Maybe you want more of something. This is how you would tell someone in sign language. So wonder what our bear wants more of. Well, we need to look for some clues, but I don't see very many clues that we can have on there, except for that he wants more of something. Let's go inside and find out. Remember, the author wrote the story, that's Karma Wilson, and the illustrator is Jane Chapman. I love Jane Chapman's illustrations. Anytime you see a bear that looks like this guy, it's usually Jane Chapman. She does such a great job. All right, well, our very first page doesn't give us very many clues. It just says Bear Wants More. So let's go to the next page. Ooh, it looks like we have a picture of his den. And it looks like pictures of the forest. Now, these pretty little flowers that are all the way over here, does anybody know what those are called? Those pretty little yellow flowers are called daffodils. And I actually have some daffodils here. I picked these yesterday. They have nice long stems on them. They have a very pretty flower center. They smell very pretty. Now these flowers, I wonder what season they come out. Well, let's think about our seasons. There are 4 seasons. Is it summertime? Are we outside swimming and playing ball in the yard? Are we diving into the lakes and the creeks? Not yet. It's still a little bit cold, so it's not summer. What about autumn or fall? Do you look outside and do you see leaves falling? Are we jumping in piles of leaves? Maybe carving pumpkins? No, not now. Is it snowing? Look out your window. Is it snowing? A lot? Do we have our snow boots and our winter coats on? No, it's not winter. So if we have summer and we have autumn and we have winter, what's the one that's in the beginning of the year? It's spring. And what do we know about bears in the spring? Bears in the spring, they're kind of waking up. Do you remember when we learned the word hibernate and we said they took a really long nap in the winter? They go to sleep and they eat a lot of food so they have lots to eat over the winter, and then in the spring they wake up? Well, if there's daffodils on our page and it's in the spring, what do you think the bear's gonna do? Ooh, I don't know. Let's find out. Let's get right into our story. There's that bear. When springtime comes, we were right. In his warm winter den, a bear wakes up, very hungry and thin. Ooh, he hasn't eaten in a long time. He waddles outside and roots all around. He digs and he paws fresh shoots from the ground. He nibbles on his lawn till the last blade is gone, but the bear wants more. Look at his face. Does he look like he wants a little more to eat? He's kind of holding his tummy there. He ate all the grass. Ooh. Let's find out where he goes next. Mouse scampers by with his acorn pail. Come along, Mouse squeaks, to the strawberry vale. So up Mouse hops onto Bear's big back. They tramp through the woods for a fresh fruit snack. Look at his little pail there made out of an acorn. They're gonna go pick some strawberries. Do you think a lot of strawberries would fit in his little pail? Or a lot? Think about an acorn, how little they are. I don't know how many strawberries would fit in there. The berries grow sweet and they eat, eat, eat. But the bear wants more. Poor Mouse. He's like, you ate all the strawberries. There's still some left and they'll grow back. The noon sun glows when along hops Hare. Hare's another word for a bunny. Good day, friend Mouse. How do, friend Bear? I'm hungry, roared Bear. Hare says, follow me. There's a fresh clover patch by the cottonwood tree. Look at his face when he roared at the rabbit. I'm hungry. Oh, he looks like he's a little hungry. He needs to get something to eat. He's going to get a little grumpy. They nibble on their lunch with a crunch, crunch, crunch. But Bear wants more. Wow. He's eating the grass. He's eating the clover. He's eating the strawberries. Well, here comes Badger. Let's see what he has to offer. Badger shuffles by with his new fishing pole. There's a fine fish feast at the old fishing hole. Fine fish feast. They all start with the letter F. F, fun, F, alliteration. They head to the pond and they sit by the shore. Bear catches fish. Do you think he'll be full now? What do you think? I see that Badger's using a fishing pole. How does the bear catch fish? But he still wants more. Doesn't look like he's as grumpy in this picture. It looks like he's getting a little bit of food. He looks a little more happy. Meanwhile, that means at the same time, back at the big bear's den, wait Gopher and Mole and Raven and Wren. They bake honey cakes and they decorate the lair. It's a springtime party for their good friend Bear. Wow, look at that. They're decorating. They made a chain out of flowers to hang on the wall. A raven and a wren are both birds. Bear rubs his tummy. He smells something yummy. And he still wants more. Look how he turned his face so quick that the water fell off his chin. Do you think he'll go and find some more food? Bear sniffs and he snuffles as the sweet breeze blows, and he romps to his home and he's following his nose. His friends yell, "Surprise!" when he gets to his den. But Bear is so big. Uh-oh. What could be the problem? Look at the size of the bear and look at the size of the hole of his home. Do you think he'll fit? That he can't fit in. Bear wails, "What luck! I am stuck, stuck, stuck in my own front door." Oh no. He's half in and half out. How are they going to get him out of there? Mouse squeaks, "Poor Bear! He's wedged too tight." Hare tugs and Raven pushes with all their might. Badger gets a stick and he pries so hard. Oh goodness, they're going to try to get him out. Uh-oh, half in, half out. That the bear pops out and he lands in his yard. Since Bear is so wide, they party outside. And he still wants more. I suppose if you didn't eat for an entire season, you'd be pretty hungry too. Bear opens presents and he gobbles honey cakes. He eats so much that his big tummy aches. Oh, look at, he put the little crown on his head. He's opening presents and all their friends are watching him. They're having a few cookies as well. He snuggles in the grass and he snores big snores. He is full, full, full. But his friends want more. Now look at his friends. They've given him all of the food and very little left. But they were good friends and they helped him come out of his winter sleeping time of hibernation and gave him all kinds of snacks. So today, when you are thinking about your snack time, if you want more, see if you can use your hands to say more, please, more. I really do appreciate your time today listening to our story. And if you can find some flowers, before you pick them, make sure you ask. Because some people like their flowers growing in their gardens outside. But maybe you can find a dandelion in the grass and you can put some in some water for your family. Plants have to have water. Do you remember when we had our celery and we didn't water it? It grew for a while, but then what happened to it? It can't live without water. So I put it in a nice vase and I put it on my window. I hope you guys enjoy your spring day and I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.